Manal, we've gotten through season 1 and 2. Well done, us.
Well done. And season 3, we actually pitched the idea to ABC and we were told no.
That's right. We have been proudly rejected by Australia's very own broadcasting corporation.
We had the guts, to go and apply.
And what did we decide to call season 3 when we pitched it to them?
We named it Don't Click Here.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. A prison for your mind.
Salam everyone. My name is Manal Al-Sharif. I'm a cybersecurity expert and I worked my whole career to protect people's data from hackers, the bad guys. I'm also a women's rights activist. I used social media successfully to start the Women to Drive movement back home in Saudi Arabia.
And I'm Reinhard Sosen. As a teacher, I saw how tech could light up a classroom, but there was a dark side that I've recently discovered. My friend Manal and I are on a podcasting journey to investigate the evils of big tech, educate people around the world, and inspire netizens just like you, young and old, towards a better digital future.
The surprising ways that we learned from human rights defenders how they use technology to fight tyrants, and also the creative way dictators use technology to oppress freedom of expression and to oppress civil rights and to take away digital rights from their own people.
You may have noticed that the theme of season 3 is all about human rights, the way that communities are impacted around the world by technology. And as Manal mentioned, we have had an interesting time meeting some of these community members around the world. We had a chance to spend time with them face to face, didn't we?
Yeah, we were in Oslo Freedom Forum, and it's like Davos for human rights defenders, and it's hosted in Oslo, Norway. It's a beautiful community. So I've been alumni since 2012. That was my first time there. And I thought the struggle in Saudi Arabia for women's rights is real until I met other human rights defenders and activists from around the world, and I was like, oh my God, it's everywhere.
Yeah. While we were at this activists love fest in Norway, we met up with people and saw some incredible presentations. USB sticks, for example, that can be used to free North Korean society, or at least their minds, expose them to what's happening outside their country.
Bubble. Yeah. It is crazy. Also, we met this Belarusian activist.
Yes.
Who they've been protesting the government in Belarus. They've been beaten by law enforcement in Belarus, but the government deny. So she would film them and use facial recognition technology to identify people from the law enforcement.
And it was incredible just how she was able to hold these policemen and women to account.
What was your favorite, Reinhard?
I think my favorite would have to be meeting a young man by the name of Courtney from Zimbabwe, an entrepreneur, wonderful young man who developed an app that educates normal, everyday Zimbabwean citizens about their rights under their constitution. The app is written in simple, plain language, freedom awareness. It's all presented in a very simple app, and I really love that.
I love this, and I think the favorite part is when we both took our phone to Citizen Lab, and Citizen Lab they were the company that they were actually not. It's not for profit. They were the one who uncovered.
Aren't they great?
Pegasus. We were both. Our phones both were scanned, and we both tested negative.
Negative for Pegasus, everyone.
It was fun. It was emotional. It was overwhelming, really. And we really had those discussions off the mic, not only while recording in the studio. That blew our mind, and just the power of tech to educate people, to spread awareness of human rights, civil rights, political rights. Also, how dictators have been using misinformation and disinformation. We met activists who started the Jamal Khashoggi Disinformation Monitor to help people identify when there is a propaganda or disinformation that's being led by governments. We really need this work that's happening to fight back how dictators or even, I'd say, corrupt politicians use technology effectively to spread disinformation, their propaganda. And we interviewed people about surveillance. That's a very interesting topic from Citizen Lab, how they identify all these spywares, very, very powerful. We'll talk about the 00, and that's in cybersecurity, it's something new, which means 0-click and 0-day vulnerability. Those hacks are very expensive. It costs around $1 million to hack one person. Imagine an activist is so dangerous, they would spend $1 million to hack one person.
We've also got a mini-series lined up looking at how parents, educators, and students are affected by technology.
All this will be in season 3 of Don't Click Here from Tech4Evil.